All right, guys, it is that time. I am all packed, ready to go. I'm in Kathmandu, about to hit a bus down to the airport. A 6-hour drive, so it is midnight right now. And once we get there, check in, hopefully we can get into our flight. Hopefully the weather's good. It's only like a 20-25 minute flight from there to Lukla. So here we go. The journey is starting. Halfway to Phakding for our day one. As you can see, the weather has not improved at all. So we've been just getting soaking wet from the rain. But it's been all right. The track's been a little bit muddy. Hasn't been too strenuous yet. We're only at about 8,500 feet. So we are going to finish up this last half and then get to our tea house where we'll be staying for the night. But here's where we're at so far. All right, guys, we're here, Phakding, 8,500 feet. Check out this view. This is the tea house that I'll be staying at tonight. Basically what it is just a shared, I'll be sharing a room with somebody else, another guy from the US. And no heat, no none of that. You gotta pay for Wi-Fi, you gotta pay for showers. And it's a little chilly. It's going to be chilly for sure tonight. And obviously it's going to get a lot colder on the way up. But we're all very happy to be in a bed tonight. The journey today was a little bit slow. And it was, we've been up all night, to be honest. Like with the bus and everything, we left at midnight all morning through windy roads. And these roads aren't even like real roads. They're, so it's very bumpy and rocky. And so none of us could sleep on this bus. And then by the time we got there, our plane actually couldn't land because of the fog and everything. So we had to wait a few hours, but we finally had made it and got up to Lukla and did about, I think it took up almost 5 hours to get up to where we're at now. A lot due to the weather, and just we have a big group, like 15 people of all different fitness levels, so we don't want to separate the group too much, so it takes maybe a little bit longer because of that, but either way we're here now and I'm excited to continue this journey. It is kind of surreal that I am here right now. I'm very excited. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and the scenery and everything is just mesmerizing. It's amazing. It truly is. It's going to be an early night tonight. Tomorrow we're going to start early and begin our ascent into Namche Bazaar, which is going to be where the altitude sickness can kind of kick in. So we got to spend 2 nights there to acclimate, and it's going to be a long trek up there. So stick around. We'll see you in the morning. All right, guys, we are day 2, starting our trek. We just left the tea house. Last night was a little cold sleeping, but nothing too crazy. Dressing a little bit warmer today. We're expecting a little bit colder weather as we get to higher altitude. We're going from 8,500 feet up to 11,200. So today should be fun. Made it. Namche Bazaar, 11,200 feet. Mission accomplished. All right, day 3. We are doing a acclimatization hike up 1,300 feet, and then we're gonna come back down and spend another night here in Namche Bazaar. So we'll see how this goes. Weather's improving, still not the best, but hopefully by the time we get up here, will be a first shot of Everest if the weather is clear. So excited for that. All right, day 4. We're now climbing to 13,000 feet for our next stop. But check out these views. This is the first views really of the mountains because it's been so cloudy and rainy this whole entire time. It's incredible. It's absolutely beautiful. We can't quite see Everest yet. The weather still isn't good enough, but down here through this valley is where Everest is. So I think this is our only shot today, but still some of these mountains are pretty tall. I mean, this one up here, huge, absolutely huge. This is honestly incredible. And the weather's not too bad either. Like, it's pretty warm. I mean, it's like 50, but still not too bad for this high up. Right now we're at about probably maybe 12,500, I think. And we're working our way up to 13,000. So it's a 9-hour hike today, but the weather's finally not raining. Yesterday it rained so much. So I'm excited, feel good. No issues with the altitude, so let's go. Day 5, we are headed out. We had to go to Tengboche, which is different than when we were originally going because there was a landslide and the bridge got blown out. But so it's a little bit higher elevation, but not by much. But check this out. We can see Everest. Last night we couldn't see it. This morning we can. This is our first shot. So check this out. That is Everest back there, the middle peak. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And today we are headed up to Dingboche, which is at, I believe, 14,400 feet. So more altitude here today. Actually, today actually, but started last night. We lost one guy due to edema, pulmonary edema, I believe. So he had to be emergency evacuated this morning by helicopter. So I think the rest of the team is doing pretty good. But we'll see today as we get to 14,000 feet. I think we're all going to start to feel it a bit. It's going to be a long day today. We have almost 2,000 feet of elevation gain that we need to do. So we'll see how it goes. But being able to walk this route with views of Everest. And finally some sun. Yesterday it rained so much. It was insane. We were all just freezing and wet. It's terrible. I don't ever want to go through that again. It was tough. The hike was super tough. But then the rain just did not help. So today we finally are able to have clear skies. The sun is out. Very excited. We're all very happy about this, especially now that we can see Everest for the first time. So here we go. All right, good morning. Day 6. We are in Dingboche, 14,400 and some odd feet. Here's the views. That's what we're waking up to today. Pretty incredible. It's a tiny little village. And yesterday was pretty intense. Great weather, but it was a big hike. I think by the end of it, everybody was pretty exhausted. I know I was. I think I went to bed around 7 o'clock. But everybody kind of felt it, I think, yesterday. Whether you're feeling the altitude or some people were just really sick with a cold. But today I feel pretty good. We're here for 2 nights because of how steep the yesterday's incline was. And today we'll do another hike just to get used to the altitude. So right now we're at 14,400 roughly, and we'll climb about probably to about 15,700, about 1,300 feet today, just to get used to it, and then we'll come right back down. We gotta get some crampons for tomorrow, or micro spikes actually was what they're called, because there's a lot of snow from the rain that we felt the first few days was snowing up at these levels. So there's a lot of snow from here on out. Yesterday we were kind of all slipping and sliding a lot, so we're gonna have to find some micro spikes for everyone for today and for the rest of the journey up to Everest Base Camp. Yeah, yesterday we lost another person, unfortunately, due to the altitude. So hopefully everyone else is able to stick through. We lost 3 so far. It's really challenging. It's the rain did not help. I think that really hurt a lot of people, including myself. And now we got to deal with the altitude. So we've had and the snow. So we've had a mixed bag of weather and problems. But a lot of us are really pushing through this. So today we're lucky to stay for a day, kind of let our muscles recover a little bit where we can. So right now I'm about to head to breakfast. It's about 7 a.m. and then we're gonna start the hike. So one thing I have not talked about yet is the places that we're staying, the accommodation, and these tea houses. So here is the basic tea house. You share a bedroom with someone else. They're not fancy. They have no heat. It's absolutely freezing. So what we do is we do have these thick blankets here. Underneath it, we'll put our sleeping bag. And at night, the trick is to take our water bottle and put hot water in it. And you take all your electronics and then you put it all in your sleeping bag and you just kind of cuddle the water bottle to keep warm. But you're usually wearing multiple layers. It's actually kind of crazy. But at the same time, when you're up in the mountains like this, you do get to wake up to these amazing views. So you sacrifice basically being warm for these incredible views. Now on to the wonderful toilets. They are nothing fancy. They actually don't even flush. You have to use this bucket of water and pour it down the drain there. It's kind of gross. But it's not like it's not like there's a ton of people up here and a need for fancy accommodation. So now let's walk to the tea house. My stay is day 7, so we're going to Lobuche. We're going to climb to 16,000, I think it's 16,100 feet. So almost about within 1,000 feet of Everest Base Camp. Yesterday was a good day. We didn't have micro spikes for our hike, so there's a lot of slipping and sliding in the snow. And we did lose one other person, had to be medevaced by helicopter yesterday morning as well. So far we've lost 4 people. Hopefully the rest we are able to stick through it. So let's go into the tea house itself. So this is the tea house itself. This is where we have our meals, play cards, socialize. No heat in here either. I mean, there's one tiny little heater, but not really too much. But this is where we meet every day for our breakfasts, our lunch, our dinners. But it's cool. Kind of forms a community. We all talk about all the pain of each day going through all these hikes. So that's a little tour of the tea house. They're all pretty much the same. We're freezing in every single one of them. But now we're going to sit down for breakfast and start day 7 up to Lobuche. All right. Good morning. Day 8. We are already into our trek. Going to Gorak. What is it called? Gorak Shep? Gorak Shep. 17,000 feet. It is absolutely freezing outside. And many of us didn't get much sleep. I was so cold last night. But here we are, going to Gorak Shep and then to base camp. The final day, the final push. Yesterday was tough. Yesterday was one of the more challenging days, the most challenging day. We were met with some steep elevation gains, and the oxygen is much lower. So every step is exhausting. We ended up losing one more person yesterday, one more person this morning. So right now, 40% of our team we've lost up to this point for various different reasons. But the last few that are with us, we're all pushing forward. We're gonna make it to base camp today in this freezing cold. So here's day 8, the final push. We finally made it. Finally made it to Everest Base Camp. Today was so tough. I almost didn't make it, I'm not gonna lie. I got to probably the last mile, and the oxygen, it was just, breathing was so difficult. But we made it. Oh my God, we freaking made it. I have been planning this, dreaming about this for so many years. It was tough. I'm so happy to have made it. Fuck, man. This is by far the most challenging thing that I have ever done. And I am so happy that I made it. So many times I wanted to give up. And like I said, we have 40% of our team who couldn't make it, for different reasons. But wow, the feeling of being able to do this, to conquer this dream, it feels incredible. So thank you for coming along with this on this journey with me. And there will be plenty more content like this coming, so don't forget to subscribe. And for now, it's time to go back down. Signing off from Everest Base Camp.